Hi and welcome back to another CP how-to video. So in this one here we're going to look at how to make your POI a quest, what satchel to use, where to place the quest marker and where not to, as well as where to place your satchel. The other things we're going to look at are the show quest clear count, what they do, and we're also going to look at taking a picture of your prefab and finishing off your prefab after you've completed it. So, to do a quest, make a POI quest, you need a quest marker. Just this little yellow bouncy thing you all know about. Now, the places we do not put it. Right here, on the gravel. Gravel does not have any SI, and it can fall through occasionally. Not very reliable. We can put it here, on the terrain. We do not put it up the top here, some silly place where you got to go through the volume to get to the quest marker. And that. Now the satchel, we use the green one. So if we open up our creative menu and type in quest, you've actually got two bags here. We've got a green one and a blue one. Use the green one, not the blue one. Now, when putting your quest satchels down, don't just put one in a POI, because then a player will always head to that one quest bag. Scatter 3 or 4 or 6, depending on the size of your POI, throughout your whole POI, so the player has to go through your POI. And that way, like solo play, if you're playing solo, then you've got, say I put 4 bags this one, then you've got 1 or 4 bags to collect. And it'll be a different spot each time. So you could put one up here, one here. I probably wouldn't put one here underneath the thing where it's impossible to get to. What you could do also is say there was a chimney thing or something, or just a floor, and there was 2 layers to the floor or wall even. Like so, say that's a wall. Okay, you can put your quest satchel in here and get a fake pedal. And hide it. T1s wouldn't worry too much about it, but you can do it, it's not a problem. I mean, the console, the compass directs you to where it is anyway, so it won't be hard to find. And in a wall, you can put it in there, and then again, using the fake panel, don't forget to paint it. So there you go, that's a few ways of placing your satchel. Just delete this. Okay, so, and I forgot to actually place the quest marker. So there you go, it's placed. And now there's 4 quest types. There's clear. Sorry, 3 quest types. There's clear, there's fetch, and the new one out, that's restore power. The restore power I will show you with the restore power video that I plan on doing for you, is to show you how to do the restore power quests and linking up the electrical system and doing all that sort of cool stuff that we can do now. So, but for this one here, we're just going to do the clear and fetch, and there's different variations of that. So I've already added it here. You need to add this line to the XML property manually. So say we wanted uh, just a clear and fetch, which is you got to clear the POI and you got to get the satchel. So we'll copy that line, and then we'll go over here, we'll go to tags, and we will hit this one. This will open up an external XML with some XML information on the POI, and in there, in the top section, you will make a spare line, normally under the zoning or anywhere, but above the stats. If you go underneath the stats, it won't work. So it needs to be above the stats. So make a clear line and paste that in there. Now, you can just have a clear, so you just have to clear the POI. No getting the satchel, and you can also just do a fetch. So you don't have to clear, you just got to grab the satchel and run. So they're the three different ones, the two different ones, and their variations. And that's that. What's that covering? Now, with the show quest clear count, what this one does is it shows you once you get to your last volume or multiple volume, when you're down to like your one volume, depending on how big your POI and tier is. If it's a big tier, then you'll have 2 or 3 dots, and that. So we need to actually make sure T1 and T2 should be a show clear count. So T1 and tier 2 equals show quest clear count 1. I'll show you where, I'll tell you where this all gets changed and all that as well, which is in the XML pretty much. Tier 3 and 4, you change it to a 2, and this is just going off TFP values and what they've done. And for your tier 5, the value is 3. So it's, if it's a tier 1 and 2, your last volume will show. If it's a tier 3 and 4, your last 2 volumes will show. And if it's a tier 5, your last 3 volumes will show. So that's pretty much that one out of the way. And now, finishing off a POI. So you've built your POI, you've done all the beautiful stuff and decorating it and blah blah blah, and you've checked the ground level, which is important. That is ground level. That will spawn the ground nicely. So you'll go from here and you'll walk straight across here onto the road or wherever. So if it's down here, that is not good, because you're going to have to jump down 2 blocks to get it, and the world will be lower than your prefab. So what we do is we move it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually lower that, just to show you. So if we do that and we save, now this next bit is what we do at the end here, so I might as well just show you that now as well. So we need to strip internal textures. Always strip internal textures. The next step is save, and then we update imposter. Okay, so if we go here and we go here, okay, that's good. Now we want to bring that ground level up. But there you go, it's nice and neat. We save. Okay, so if we go like that, that's now nice and neat. Okay, so strip internal textures, save, update imposter. Always that at the end. Even if you bring it back into the editor and change one block, just one block, you still do the same process. And then taking a picture of your POI. Try and get a good thing of it maybe before you add zombies so it doesn't give away the locations. Now we just click update thumbnail and there you go, it's done. You've now got a picture for your POI. And the other thing is, say you want to add another row underneath. Okay, let's add just this. It doesn't. Oh, we'll get that. Just you can't add anything here, can you? Because you're below what the ground level is allowing you to. So what we need to do, we need to move the whole prefab up. 2, 3, 4. Say we want to add 4. So then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we've now got the 2 underneath that's allowed and the 2 above that we've made. And we highlight that like that, hold that in the hand, press L. And that's all done. So we've raised it up, so we will move the ground level up, save, strip internal textures. Now I'm doing this on purpose. Update imposter. There you go. That is now level again, and you've got your 4 levels of. Now say you want to remove layers. That's easy. We can just go here like that and highlight that side and just press J. So now we're back to L2. So now, what happens if we just save, strip internal textures, save, update imposter. Oh, look at that. It now has made the POI sync. So now the ground level is up here. So we need to lower the ground level again. So move that down till it's level. And just to make sure, you just come down here. Yep, nice and level. So now we again save, strip internal textures, save, update imposter. And look at that, nice and flat again. So that's all for this video. That's pretty much counting everything that you have to do at the end of your prefab, questing and all that sort of stuff.